everybody. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Are we
Welcome.
gonna go dethrone God?
Think so.
Cool.
We're
I'm
gonna
so
dethrone
excited for
someone, I
that.
think. So
Okay.
now the
Anyone?
question is, it's whoever I find. Where do I go from here? I don't remember where I left off.
That
Am I going
would
that direction or this
probably
direction?
help. I believe ooh, do I remember? I believe you were going up. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yes, you're right. I was going up. Yep, I remember now.
Yeah. Great. Wow, your audio is good on all fronts at the start of the stream. Damn.
I'm
Well, it's because Bree
feeling
never
like I'm
has
being read to shit.
technological issues.
To
No,
be honest with you.
we already know that I'm the only one who causes technical issues or has technical issues.
That's very true. You're the only one who ever has. I was getting
So this is actually good for me.
Yeah. Exactly. Right, now I have this ability that means when I roll, I can't take damage. Which I kind of assumed I always
Fuck
had,
yeah.
but I guess wasn't true before.
Huh.
Jesus. All right.
Right. You get these guys.
Yeah, these guys suck.
I know that Ash was razzing you for your audio setup before. Ash, did you razz Bree once more for audio?
In fact, made it so that I was sitting closer to the mic. Yes.
Amazing, amazing. Yes.
Jesus.
So Bree came. Oh, ooh, damn. Oh, you still have like all your heals though.
I do.
Bree came over, as did Ash, and we were recording, changing playbooks, and Ash took one look of how I'm set up, which like I have the camera on. People can kind of see how I'm set. Like the mic is right here, right next to my face, and Ash just looked at that and went, Bree needs to get closer.
I
was like,
I don't like
okay,
this run. I'm
sure.
gonna restart. I don't like how I handled that. I want to have a better idea of how to deal with it.
You gotta be perfect. If you're not
No,
perfect,
I don't have to be perfect, but I don't want to be 2 heals down, and I don't want to be like all my heals down at the jump, from the jump.
Yeah, that's fair. You do still have 2.
But I'm gonna have to heal again, basically.
Yeah. Okay,
So
fair
I'd
enough.
rather just restart and
you do you. You're the pirate.
give it
I'm
one more
just
go.
the barrel. I'm just the barrel on the ship.
Is that how we're thinking of you for this particular stream?
How would you think of me?
I would think of you as my charming parrot companion.
Great.
Exactly. Look at how good a parrot you do.
I don't know if that even came through. That had to have been filtered by Discord, right? But you somehow heard it.
I heard it. I don't know. I fully heard it.
All right. Thanks,
We saw
Discord,
parrots
for letting
this
my weird
last
noises.
weekend, Claire.
We saw what?
Parrots.
Oh, parrots, yes. Yeah. Heard it here. Thanks. I'm so glad my bird Sona came through. Yeah, we saw parrots. Actually, I don't think I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but Ash got me back into doing photography, a hobby I had when I was 16, and sort of dropped in my like 20s, and then
I know I don't have to
went
fight
on
this guy,
a
but I want to get better at fighting him.
That's fair. I get it. Went on vacation with Ash and Bree, saw Ash's camera and was like, you know, like I like photography, so I actually like wanted to get into like cosplay photography and whatnot, and was actually talking to someone at the birthday party we went to. We both had tickets to go to Fan Expo the same weekend. We both didn't go to Fan Expo for our friend's birthday. What did you just do to that man?
I chucked him away. Of course, it was a killing thing.
You
fucking
sent
right
him
here.
flying.
That was really funny. There's a killing thing right here. That is
So I
hysterical.
might have, yet another friend who I could do cosplay photography for, which but the
There's
number
still
has gone
one I
up very
haven't gotten
quickly.
yet. So either that's a secret or that's the ending area. Desolated Coast.
Claire's the random parrot in The Third Man who bites the main character and everyone has to comment on it.
Yes, we watched a
Never
movie called
seen
The
it.
Third Man last night. It's a noir.
Ooh, okay.
It has Orson Welles in it, and another guy who I did not recognize, but who was doing a pretty good job. And
Isn't that
they're
the
very
writer of
it's very
1960?
homoerotic,
Never mind.
and it's on Canopy.
It's on Canopy. Never heard of Canopy. What's the appeal of cosplay photography for me?
Do you want to know what Canopy is?
Sure.
It's a library streaming service. If you have a library card, you have Canopy.
That's great. Is it Canada only?
As far as I'm aware, I see. I'm noticing something. As far as I'm aware, I know that the VPL has a thing with it, but
Cool.
so you can get it through
Okay.
VPL, but as far as I know,
Not
only.
Canada only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Orson Welles, the most
basically, that
charismatic-
sounds really cool.
It is cool.
If it supports the library, I'm gonna be like, hey, go check it out.
Yeah, we
So
should
you don't
see.
have to
Go
just be
check
in
out
Canada.
Canopy, even though
Go
the
check out
software only
Canopy.
works some of the time. The funniest thing is it has one of those things
Okay.
where
You could have
it stops
that.
you from. Well, the actual thing is it stops you from streaming it to other people, which I think is really funny. 'Cause it's a fucking library app.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but if you turn
but
off,
also
if you turn off,
that might be a browser thing, hardware acceleration,
if
right?
you turn off hardware acceleration, you can make it work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, cosplay
That's
photography,
just
Claire.
DM something. That means the rented movies or however you use them have DRM. Thank you. Yeah, they have DRM on them, which is interesting. Actually, no, that does make sense. I think library stuff has DRM on it by default.
There's almost certainly
the
some sort of
audiobooks.
aspect of deal they've had to make with movie people in order to make it so that they are not allowed to.
I think it's just like as far as having DRM, I think that makes sense. But I think it's just browsers. Like I was trying to do some streaming stuff. Anything DRM has a method. It basically like has an extra signal it sends through like hardware that certain HDMI cables literally will not transmit DRM images, which I came up against recently, which is why I know this, which it was very annoying to learn. So anyway,
I imagine it's something
I
akin
imagine-
to ebooks, but entirely different on the deal itself, knowing what a deal
Yeah.
with ebook costs to libraries. That's true.
which is a lot.
Yeah.
But libraries want you to listen to books and will pay it because libraries are cool.
Fund libraries more.
What?
More funding for libraries, I think.
Okay, that's what you. Okay, yeah.
Fund libraries more. More funding for libraries.
Fund library. Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, Ash asked about cosplay photography.
That's true.
What's the appeal to
Also,
you of that?
Fen a while ago said photography rocks. I also got into it at like 16 and dropped it over time. What's with 16? Where you're just like a teenager and you're like, you know what?
You have time.
I have the vision. It's
you have time and you
I'm
feel
gonna
like you have
share
the
my
vision.
vision with. That's true. Yeah, exactly. What is about cosplay photography for me? So I historically mostly did landscape photography. Just because of where we live is beautiful. There's lots of beautiful things to take photos of. Portraiture is not something I really had that much interest in. But I was like, what do I like though? I really like cosplay. I've always wanted to do cosplay. I have not done cosplay, but I wanted to do cosplay. I still want to do it, honestly, if I was ever able to, would. And I want to go to, like, I guess more cons, whatnot, I don't know. It was an impulse purchase, I'm not gonna lie. But we have so many, like, we have Anime Revolution, Fan Expo, when the US isn't descended into fascism, I want to go to PAX.
Yeah.
I want to go to like
When they get
a bunch
over
of
it,
other-
when they get over the fast.
when they get when they decide it's not for them, it's just a phase, mom. And
Oh, I hate the world that we live in. Oh, dude, I hate the world we live in.
yeah, great. Me and photography had fulfilled the academic requisites in my high school schedule and had space for another
I love when they
class.
glitch
Funsies
like
on
this
top
and
of
I
all the
just
other
get to
funsies
kill
ones.
them. I
was
love when the
taking,
enemy glitches like that.
like
I
learn
just
how to
kill
develop
them.
film in darkroom and all. I also did that, Fen. I actually learned on a film camera, which is not a thing most like younger people could say anymore, which is sad because darkrooms are cool as fuck. And I just wanted to be in the darkroom at all times. I wasn't even like developing photography. I was sometimes just hang out in the darkroom and watch other people and like talk to them as they develop photography. It was great. But yeah, film is great because it forces you to like with my new camera, it has an insane rate. It has like low speed continuous shooting, high speed, and then like ultra high speed, which is essentially just giving you like a 60 frames per second shutter speed that you, if you just hold it down, you get like 60 photos in a second, which is wild. Great for sports, obviously. Like that's good for sports photography. Which is another thing, like I would not mind doing sports photography theoretically, because I think it's cool, and my dad used to do photography for ballroom dance because he was one of the few people who was both trained in ballroom dancing and trained in photography, so he could be on the floor because he could read the dancers and he knew where not to be, so he could get really up close photos. That was back when, you know, I mean, he's old, it was film, so he had like these really nice shots. Anyways, so that appeals to me, the idea of like being specialized. Yeah, right. Ballroom photography, deep lore. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it will be on the test. And so I'd really like to do like soccer or like football photography, non-American football, just like football, aka soccer photography. I think that'd be fun. It would require, like, I don't really think photographers are on the field for soccer, but I do think it would be sick if they were. That's just
You know
me.
what I
Maybe they are.
saw?
I don't know. I haven't looked it up.
We were briefly talking earlier about figure skating. There's a person who has been doing figure skating photography at the Olympics, and he's a former figure skater. So he basically goes around on the ice and has like a huge camera device that he holds with both hands, and he just like films the person like from like, you know, like after their set and stuff like that, where he's just sort of skating and they're kind of looking into the camera. It looks really cool. I'll see if I can find like what I saw about it, but he was talking about how he used to be a figure skater and now he does this instead, and he really enjoys the aspect of it, of kind of like being able to take photos and stuff on the ice.
Sorry, I was also reading Fen's comment, which is, I'm an events nature and macro nature photography taker. I should clarify events as in like small shows and little audiences crammed in a space together. I did photograph my another friend's birthday as a gift to them, and then like developed photos for them because I have like photo paper and whatnot, which I thought was a nice gift because,
Yeah.
you know, memories. And then you can throw them out if you don't want them, or put them wherever. You were saying figure skating though?
Figure skating photography. There's a guy who's been doing figure skating photography for the Olympics, where he's like a former figure skater, so he's on the ice with his big camera, taking like photos after they're doing their routines. It's a pretty cool looking little thing. This big skating camera.
Like a camera, like, is it specialized equipment for skating?
I don't know much about. It just looks weirder than every other camera I've ever seen, and he uses it for skating, so I'm assuming they're related.
Cool.
Like I
know
said, I'll
there's
try and
gay
find a
baseball
photo of it at the
team.
break or something.
I'm sure if you reached out and offered the photos, they'd be interested. Baseball would be interesting, because it's definitely like a lot of people standing still except for like people running for the ball. So I imagine it would be really good for introductory sports photography because like you're not doing as much tracking, at least as often. Show photography is so cool, it intimidates the hell out of me with all the funky lighting. That would, yeah. The other thing I want to get into is I started painting minis recently. And I really want to get into mini photography because I have a macro lens that I really like.
That would be cool.
So then I get to like post my minis.
Mm-hmm.
I never wanted. When I went down the world of minis, a lot of things about painting minis are about the competitions of painting minis. I don't want to do that. I just want to have fun, and then I want to show off my little guys.
Hell yeah.
Also, it's the only reason I've ever wanted to play D&D, to be like, I want all of our people to have little cute minis so that we can play on a map, but there's probably games that aren't D&D for that. Oh.
Persisting in this irrational defiance, Mark Keeper? You should have realized your efforts against me are futile. Cease this madness. United, our powers could reshape the whole world. Will you continue to wander this forsaken land? Or will you embrace the true path with the cult?
I love when people call their own belief system a cult. It's really funny to me.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
how, you know.
Think it through.
Yeah.
Oh yes, you're right, Fen. You should absolutely reach out to the person who taught us fighting games when we did our Salt Cravings live stream.
Oh, I was like, who are you talking about? Because at first I didn't see the word game, so I thought you were talking about my sword fighting instructor, because I read fighting instructor, and I was like, well, my fighting instructor is a guy, so that doesn't seem right.
As far as you know.
Also, I don't believe I've ever said a word to our fighting games instructor since that stream, so.
Well, now you can, about minis.
That's
Yeah,
true.
she's been doing
About
a lot of
minis.
cool mini stuff. That's really cool.
Writes games for him too. That does sound sick. Yeah,
Yes.
I really like the idea.
Also, Claire, there is a
of
game other
having
than D&D you could get into that makes ample use of minis. It's called
I'm
Warhammer
sure there are
40,000.
many. Oh no.
All right, let's run it again.
That sounds more. I want you. I want a little indie. I just wanna like be a GM who like.
Well,
I don't know.
Claire,
It's so exciting
I'll
on
work
Dimension
on
20 when they do the mini reveals. And
I'll work
everyone's
on
so
my
excited
game
to
that's
get
all
their
about
minis.
place and
make a
spaces
game.
that is specifically built for being about moving on a map and stuff, and you can use the
Right.
minis to move on a map.
I will do that. I will, even if we have to do it digitally, I will literally like get some sort of camera set up so that people can see it and have their minis move.
Man,
It will
I
be
hate
an
the angling
insane
of this
thing
in
to
this
do.
game. I hate it. It's just, oh my god! Oh, I hate
Oof,
this.
this is rough.
Sucks. This is just like not designing well for your mechanics. Sorry.
Damn. It's hard mode. It's the end of the game.
I keep using this button and it doesn't work because I'm in the sprint. Fuck off.
Close.
This sucks. This really is not fun.
Hey. There's this one game where you just need 3 little guys who are a band of bounty hunters. It's called Wanted, Reward 1000 CC, and you've only read it. And I've only read it, but it rules. Alright, I'll look it up.
It's fun.
Wanted, Reward 1000 CC.
I hate that enemy. It's gotta be my least favorite enemy. This is, well, this one doesn't have a sword, so it's funny. I don't love this guy. He doesn't have a shield, sorry. Not sword. Yeah, it's a sword. He's really fast with it.
No sword. Only shield.
God, the tracking of these guys is so much better. It's like making the game... Again, this is part of the issue, right? You make the game hard enough and you're suddenly trying to learn things the game didn't teach you because the tracking is completely changed on the enemies. Things you could do.
So the figure skater photographer is Jordan Cohen. The camera rig has an electronic stabilization
Yes.
gimbal and stuff. That makes sense.
Yeah, have you seen
So
what
it's
it looks
so
like?
it's like that he's holding like it with two hands.
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks
I know
really
what those
cool.
are.
But
It's because he's
we were
on
talking
the
about it
ice,
earlier
right?
because I'm sorry.
Like he's on the ice, right?
Yeah, it's on the ice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I
'Cause
think
if
he like
you're
goes
in
off to the side
motion-
during the actual performance because again they're skating around the fucking whole ice, but then he'll like come up to them after, as they're like
Cool.
after they're finished their routine.
Yeah, that sounds neat. Yeah, that would be. It would probably be good for like if you're on a boat too. For example,
Probably.
anything where you're like moving a lot. Like
Totally.
skating, you need to like go up and down, right? I have not skated in.
Why would you need to go up and
10
down while
years.
skating? Because of skating?
Balance, like center of mass, like moving your center of mass lower.
If you're a figure skater, I suppose probably, but if you're,
But if you're,
a
like, a
photographer,
photographer.
do you need to?
Maybe if you want like the shots below, like low.
Sure. Depends on what shots we're trying to get, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chicken
good.
neck
These
tech.
guys. I fucking hate these guys. My two least favorite enemies in one spot.
We went whale watching last year, and man, the boat moving and the whale moving made it difficult to focus videos, especially. Yeah, that would be a
Yeah,
good.
that would suck.
Yeah, that would be a good use case.
Yeah, that seemed really hard for you. Ah. This is my benefit of having Ash take all the photos videos, so I don't have to.
You were taking photos.
Well, yeah, but you know. Ash takes the good
Okay.
ones. I take sort of secondary ones where I'm like, afterwards, I'm like, look, I took some photos. Do you like any of them?
Mhm.
I'm mostly there taking photos of Ash. That's mostly what I do.
Yeah. You gotta photograph the photographer. Who
Exactly.
photographs the photographer?
The
Photographers, but I
girlfriend.
like photographers.
Yeah, photographer. The photographer's girlfriend.
Yoil Freudian.
I should not be getting hurt by these guys. These guys are both two of the easier enemies.
There's a lot going on. I
I really shouldn't be getting hit by that guy. He's easy. His projectiles are so slow.
So how many of these like guys do you have to fight versus run past?
This is all you have to fight, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Because there's like a thing that's being blocked right now, a gate. And usually in order to unlock a gate, you need to fight everyone in an area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just needed to check.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta get all the secrets. Nice. Another
Oh,
shortcut, I
God.
assume.
Fuck ass shortcut. I hate those. I hate this.
You
I
hate
the running.
shortcuts?
No, I hate the running. I hate the running mechanic.
Oh,
It is
okay.
so not fun. I can't
Fair.
tell if it's just my poor spatial awareness or if it's badly designed.
We talked about this last time. I think there are ways that it could be improved.
I think that's true. But I don't want to be like too hard on the game for my own spatial awareness problems.
I think I think it's not the spatial awareness. I think there is. It just seems like if you're going to have something that moves quickly and
Requires precision.
Precision angling. You should elongate whatever.
Yes.
In the direction to allow sort of like make it look like a compass, like long in whatever way.
Oh fuck! He does more than one damage.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Well, thankfully you got that shortcut.
Shortcuts. It's good for shortcuts. No, yeah, you're right. I think that, like, I don't know. I always wonder with QA, like, how does no one tell them that? You know, like, how does that make it into the final game?
I feel like it depends what QA is doing, right? Because QA, there's like aspects of like, did the game crash? Also, it's like, can they afford QA?
Sure, that's true. But they had to have some testing, right?
For sure. But like, unless you have, like, I feel like there's always going to be spots that you miss as a team unless you have like a lot of broad perspectives. And it's really invaluable when you do. But I do think it's very obvious when there is a vision. What is the movie thing where it's like I just taught me this, where it's like, it's the name for a kind of movie that's like one person's vision. It's like that, but a game.
Auteur.
Yeah, an auteur, but like an auteur game or whatever would be.
Auteur
like,
games definitely exist, yes.
Yeah. I think like Undertale is.
Undertale would
as an
absolutely be
example.
considered an auteur game, yes.
Yeah. But also it's like not unplayable, and so it's probable they had other stuff they had to prioritize to fix in order to release. Yes, exactly. It's like, oh well, it works as intended. Is it good? And there is also the other thing we talked about where like you're developing this game, you've played hundreds of hours of it, you get really good and you don't think about like, well, if someone was new to this, right?
Jesus, I'm not doing well.
It's been a bit.
Yeah.
You're getting thrown into the hardest stuff.
Yeah, and these guys are awful. I hate them. I resent that they... It's not... I think I take issue... I think I've said this. I take issue when a game is spending the whole game teaching you how to do things one way, and then right at the end switches exactly how you're supposed to do that, and calls that difficult. Like, with the tracking. Like, I just think that if you're being taught that you can roll certain directions in certain ways, it shouldn't then be true in the final level of the game that you can no longer roll like that. You have to figure out a whole new way to roll. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. I do think there's like making it more precise, like doing... The way I would think about it is like... do it like onboarding, where when I'm thinking about designing a game, for example, like the game I'm working on, introducing someone to a mechanic, like, oh, you can change colors that will change the environment. The first thing you introduce someone to, the very first thing you introduce someone to, is walking. Because that's how you go to things, and it's like the first thing you do is walking. The second thing you do is, so sometimes you can't go past a wall. And if you think about these as like two rooms, and then you have a third room that's like, well, here's a color equipment, or like a color thing you collect. All right, there's a wall that now you can only go through if you use your color. You can't progress unless you do it. We've seen something like that in this game many times, where it's like, you just got a new ability, okay, you have to use your ability in order to progress. And it's like, the time between getting it and using it is intentionally short to be like, use the thing you just got.
Yeah. I think the thing that's pissing me off about this enemy, to be clear, is the entire game's been teaching you that with these shield enemies, What you do is you wait for them to attack, you roll behind them, and then you hit them. That just doesn't work with this enemy. And it doesn't telegraph like an alternative. And I don't know how you're supposed to beat those guys, because if you roll behind, it just hits you, because its tracking has improved so much that it can just hit you if you go try and roll behind it. So what is the intended strategy there?
Yeah.
And it's not even, I'm not saying like, oh, you have to do everything for me or whatever.
Brie wants everything played for her.
Exactly. But like, give me some sort of like way to figure it out, you know? Also, where do I go now?
Where did you come from?
Where did you go? Where did I come from? I came.
You came from this way, right?
Across here, yes.
So the other way.
What way? The way I'm trying to go right now, that there's no way for me to go?
Well, wouldn't you go down, climb across, and then go to where that guy is?
Climb across where?
Go down.
Can't go down.
Go the other way. Keep
Can't
going
go.
down.
Oh.
Keep going.
Sorry, I didn't see that. That is on me. Blaming the game for my own stupidity.
It's okay. It happens. I'm glad they didn't blow you up for standing on the ladder. But that was rough placement of that cannon.
Oh, you're immune on ladders.
Nice. I wish that was true in real life.
Yeah, you're immune on ladders. Like if you fall from a ladder in real life too.
Like if you fall
from a ladder in real
you're
life,
just
you won't
fine.
get hurt. You won't get hurt.
Yeah. Just hold on to the ladder and you have no fall damage.
At the end of the section, really? How do I? Okay, let me remind myself how to actually. I'm supposed to do this. Also, fuck that. Also, I hate that when they do that. Okay, that's
What?
how you do it. When they place you back on the falling thing.
Oh.
When you fall and they place you back on it, like they did right there.
I think the respawn code could be better for like certain edges, because like clearly what they've done is they have like an edge spawn code, and it's like finding the closest edge, but the edge includes the falling platform for some amount of time, and the time like it something has happened there, and that would be a bug that I would
With the powers you yield, aligning with me is the only logical choice.
Okay.
Sure.
You may believe yourself to be morally superior to us, yet you should know that your strength is a byproduct.
I'm just trying to get out. I'm a pirate.
Ritual.
I'm just trying to get out.
Though your powers
I'm just
pale
trying to get
in comparison
out.
mine, keep in mind, your power was forged from the sacrifice of countless innocent lives.
Nah, that's
from the
stupid.
battles.
I didn't have a choice.
Their blood is now on your hands. Let this knowledge consume you, Markkeeper. Your
Nah.
strength belongs in the cult of the deep.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm built different. That's not me. I don't know who you're talking about, but I have no blood on my hands. Except for all the many cultists I killed.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
Those aren't people, they're cultists.
Right.
It's like how anyone who's in a cult is not a person.
Right, that would be what that means, yes.
Yeah, it's like, you know, Mormons aren't people, Scientologists aren't people. You know, these are things I'm going to say on our public podcast, I think.
What about your private podcast?
Oh, you don't want to know what I'm saying on my private podcast. The things I'm saying on my private podcast are much more unhinged. Is this the way I came from?
Diary.
No.
Elman, let me just meander over to that restaurant down the street and...
Oh yeah, right. You have one nearby. The what is it called? The we probably shouldn't. There's a cult-owned sandwich deli thing.
Wild.
This
is too far for your public podcast, but you'll say the city we are in.
I never said the city we're in. When did I say the city?
Here we have.
I've never said it today. Past podcasts
Okay,
don't
sure.
exist.
Today. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh.
VPL. That could be anything.
Right.
The Verona Public Library, you know. VPL.
Right. The Virginia Public Library?
No, we're going with Verona.
Okay. I don't know where Verona is.
In Fair Verona, where we lay our scene. So
Oh.
Italy. Also Shakespeare.
It's in Shakespeare.
Yeah, it's in Shakespeare land.
Drop a pin on your location. I'm in Shakespeare.
What the fuck is this? Verona's for lovers. Claire, do you know what the
No, Shakespeare land is Stratford.
Stratford, yeah, Stratford upon Avon.
I don't get.
Stratford upon Avon is Shakespeare's birthplace.
I meant the for lovers thing.
Oh, sorry. The license plates of Virginia say Virginia's for lovers.
I see.
So-
Shouldn't you get the ladder? Wait, shouldn't you get that ladder?
What ladder? The ladder where the ladder for the ladder where the thing is down below, or I can't get to.
Oh, weird. Oh, sorry. I thought it was like a let down the ladder situation.
The ladder with the lever down there, the ladder I can't get down, the ladder that's not.
I thought the lever was for
accessible,
something
that
else.
ladder. I like this.
I don't know
I
why
wanna
you would
say,
unlock a ladder from the
I know.
down
I like
below.
this because it totally just gets away with it totally just does away with the pretense that ladders you can't activate because they're up too tall. This is like, no, you can't unfurl a ladder without a lever, dumbass.
Yeah, too
You're
hard.
a pirate. You don't know how ladders work.
Yeah, you don't know how ropes work. You're a pirate. Pirates don't tie knots. Famously, pirates don't tie knots.
Yeah. You know who doesn't tie knots? Pirates, sailors, Boy Scouts famously don't tie knots.
Famously.
Fuck me.
Oh.
Oh man. This one's tight.
Oof. Oh. Damn.
Off.
Making your way through it though. I was really expecting a second wave.
I also was.
Huh. Oh well.
I always wondered what Stratford upon Avon is like. Like, is it like Anne of Green Gables? Like, I've been to Anne of Green Gables land in PEI, and I'm wondering if it's sort of like that.
Anne of Green Gables land. That's...
It's a thing. Anyway,
Huh.
they don't have a lot of tourist destinations at PEI besides just being in PEI. But it's really popular.
Pretty nice.
In certain countries. Like, when we went there, it was almost entirely Canadians and Japanese people, because that's where Anne of Green Gables is popular.
Huh.
Yeah. So that's what Anne of Green Gables land is. PI. I mean, when I say Shakespeare land, is it like how big of an attraction is Shakespeare's house? You know, how big of a deal?
Shakespeare's
is that?
house? Oh, that's a... Cause yeah, I feel like the things would be you would do like plays and like
Well,
physical
that would be at the
version.
Globe
I don't
Theatre in
know.
London, where they do the big Shakespeare play
Sure.
stuff. They probably do them in
Okay.
Stratford upon Avon too. You're absolutely right. They almost certainly do them there as well. But like the big place where they have the big theater, that's still London at the Globe where he did his plays. Ah! Fuck, that's infuriating. Ah. There's no iframes in this game.
There aren't?
Not really. I don't think. Maybe there are, and I'm being a dick. But I took so much damage there in such quick succession. I'm not gonna test it right now, but you see, there's no iframes.
They do them at the Globe. I went there. They fully have an of the time theater.
Yeah, you mean at the Globe they have an of the time theater? Yes. Do you mean like in Stratford upon Avon they have one?
Have you ever seen photos of Harry Styles' hometown with like a giant wall where Harry had his first kiss was covered with graffiti or something? That's what I'm picturing this Shakespeare land.
That sounds right.
This is where Shakespeare had his first kiss.
I would believe that. I feel like, oh, I can just go down here, yeah.
Yeah, you've unlocked a lot of the shortcuts. Nope, wrong way.
Yeah, wrong way. Yeah, I know they do stuff at the Globe. I've always been kind of curious about what that's like to experience. I bet it's pretty cool. They also do, I know they do all sorts of different productions at the Globe. Some are really meant to be super faithful, and some are meant to be like modern reinterpretations and twists or like interesting stuff. They've done them before where it's like they've done them in what was an attempt at Shakespeare's original accent. I think, oh, you're right. I can't keep this going.
I think that's a shortcut.
I think you're right, yeah. There we go. I don't know why I would need a shortcut to get back up here, but fair enough.
Good point. I don't know, in case you like, I guess to go back, right?
Sure.
Because if you're like, oh, I want to go this way, and it's like, oh wait, shit, I should have gone the other way.
Your moniker misplaced. Your actions follow suit. Is your refusal to join me because I excluded the rest of your crew? Let go of meaningless attachments. With your power, you will form.
If I were to
new
con,
alliances, new
I was gonna say, sure, bring your crew, bring them in.
Deep down, you
Do
must
it.
realize that not all lives warrant salvation. Those friends of yours are doomed to perish. You are immortal. Clinging to them is futile. Cease this aimless wandering. Embrace your power.
Man, I will say this villain's arguments of why you should join me are terrible. He's like trying to argue you should join him and also trying to scold you for being, you know, too caring about people. And it's like, why would I join you if you're being a dick to me? Like, this is not convincing.
He just has a cult of only...
Yes, man? Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say bottoms, but yes. Yeah, Shakespeare birthplace, house he grew up in, and schoolhouse and stuff are all tourist attractions according to this website, LMAO. And he's not even hot.
That's so true. Oh shit. I think this is it,
And
Claire.
come on. you know I'm right.
Your tenacity in trying to find your way around this place is amusing. You should abandon this fruitless endeavor. It doesn't matter whether you intentionally freed us or not. I offered you to join me because your powers are formidable and suit us well. However, upon reflection, I find your obstinacy less than desirable in a disciple.
Okay.
I know you're right, but it's saying things
Defiance
about
against
I
me
refuse to admit publicly.
is a grave mistake. One you will come to regret deep. If you believe you possess the strength to challenge me, then come forth. I'll be expecting you.
Alright.
This man's
which means
vibe
it's
is I
time
have to have the last word.
Yeah, he really is. It's fucking annoying. No secrets here or anything. Just kind of boxes and stuff. Oh, I wonder actually. Hang on. Can I get through here? Come on. I want to see. Alright. Should we take a break or should we just go in, do a round?
If you can beat the final boss in 10 minutes, just like see how hard he is. Maybe he's easy.
Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the final boss.
Yeah.
You truly are a fool for confronting me directly.
Okay.
Sure.
The stone enchantment was but a temporary hindrance. Being a mark keeper will do nothing to save you. You stand against a might that has subdued every corner of this island. A force that will soon conquer the seas and beyond. Brace yourself, for your end is nigh. As your soul fades into the void, etch this into your memory for all eternity. I was the one who destroyed you.
I don't know if you could say that before you fight someone.
One thing that I think is really funny about this particular boss is that because of the like sort of Greek helm thing, like the sort of crown thing, plus the symbol looking very similar to the Hades symbol, it does kind of feel like you're fighting Hades, like Zagreus or whatever. And I think that's extremely funny choice to make here. At least that's
a whole island, big fish will pond, are we? Yeah. So I was thinking like, oh damn, that's like 3 damage a hit.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You should probably heal.
Should sure heal.
Ooh. Definitely heal if you're gonna take 3 damage a hit. Oh my god. Okay.
I think it's because he's doing multiple of them. I need to either deflect. Oh jeez. Okay. All right. Okay. So he does a lot of damage. We're gonna be here for a minute.
All right. Do you want a couple more attempts and then take a break?
Sure. Let's take one more. Let's take one more.
I think you can do it. Like you've been first trying every boss up until now.
This one
I think the
I'll
final
be able to
boss
do it. It's just
is
gonna
like,
take a minute.
Yeah, I think the final boss being not a first try makes sense.
That does
It
make
would
sense.
be a little disappointing if it was IMO. That's me. I want the final boss to be like earned. At least that's how I felt about Silk Song. I think there's 3 phases in the final boss in Silk Song, which is like the first time you get to the end of the first phase and you're like, oh god, there's a whole other phase. Oh my god. And then you can like consistently get to that phase. It feels good. IMO for me. That's how I like to play games.
Jesus, yeah, he does a lot of damage per hit. It's crazy how much stronger this boss is than every other boss. It's like so different. Yeah, he's dealing 2 damage per hit.
Difficulty spike real.
Good game is when difficulty spike at very, very end.
Sometimes that's true. That's true of oh, what is the game called? You play as a cat. 9 Souls. The final boss at 9 Souls is wildly harder than the rest of the game. I watched Cam's stream of that, and
I'm not sure I
Cam
can
is
beat this, Claire.
like at all.
Yeah.
You got this. It'll take.
He was not even showing damage.
Yeah, I mean, this is how it starts. Oh yeah, 9 Souls final boss. Yeah, okay, you've played or watched 9 Souls. Yeah, the final boss in 9 Souls is a whole other level. Cam was saying that boss made her rethink what a difficult boss means.
I might be able to do it.
I think you can do it.
Might take us all a stream. But
That's fine. We're here to kill this man, and kill this man we shall. The final boss is like playing something in 2/4 time, and then the next phase hits, and you're double time in 6/8. It's ridiculous and very cool. Yeah, God, it's so good. It's such a good boss. I would never play it. Watching Cam struggle with that boss was like, wow, this is wild. Cam's someone who you can see is holding her breath as she fights hard bosses. And so like when she beat that boss, she was like breathing so hard because she was holding her breath, which is very funny to me.
I hate when he does that specifically. It's just like an instant hit when you grapple to him and he teleports at the same time. Just an instant hit. That's kind of annoying.
So what's the order to attack so far? It's 3
Well,
of
no,
these
it
at the
changes
beginning.
throughout. It's 2, and then it becomes 3 once he starts taking damage, and then I assume it becomes 4.
Whack when close.
So sometimes it's still 2. See what I'm saying?
Okay, 2 of these. 1, 2 of these. 3 of these.
There's
right.
no order to what he like. Each attack is separate. There's no like.
There will be conditions to meet though that you can start to cheese and learn.
Potentially.
I was playing Castlevania Circle of the Moon, fighting Camilla, and it's a hard boss until you learn the pattern, and then you go, oh, okay, this was extremely overwhelming. I was playing that on the ferry when y'all were up. It took me like 30 minutes, I think, on that boss. Did you want to take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
All right, we'll be back and we will kill this man.
We'll see. All right.